Alright guys, this is going to be just a real quick video to tell you how much I like and enjoy using KMail. After using KMail for about 4 months. If you haven't seen the video on the why I moved from Thunderbird to KMail, I will post that video right here. If you don't want to watch it, the TLDR is I needed a email application that would work in Wayland. Thunderbird worked, but the notification add-on that you needed for Thunderbird to notify you that you have new emails did not work in Wayland. So that was a problem. I searched, and pretty much the only thing that I could find that worked in KDE Plasma and Wayland and gave you notifications and a nice little toolbar notifier down here on the bottom right, which I really like, is KMail. So I decided to try KMail. Searching for KMail at the time didn't bring up a lot of results, but the ones that it did bring up talked about it being kind of slow, sluggish, Akinati being a problem, Bailu being a problem. It still installs those two, Akinati and Bailu. However, they have not been a problem for me. So when I click this notifier and I get my email, KMail to come up, everything's in a nice, it's what you expect from an email application, really and truly. There's nothing fancy in here. There's no fantastic and wonderful bells and whistles. It's just a really good email program that works flawlessly on KDE Plasma. Whether you're in X or Wayland, doesn't matter. It just works. In the video where I talked about switching from Thunderbird to KMail, I was at that time on ionos.com hosting or ionos.com, not sure. In that case, I had to change the server settings. The incoming, outgoing servers, I had to change those a little bit from the wizard, the add new account wizard. Other than that, it worked fine. I'm now using HostGator as my email and domain server, and it works outstanding. Just run the add new account wizard, put your email address in, put your password in, hit next, and done. It finds it. It finds everything it needs. It sets it up. It works just like a charm. Absolutely great. I do know KMail does work with Gmail, but you do have to have KDE Wallet installed. But other than that, everything works like a charm. Now, it's not perfect. One of the things that irritates me is the default. When you hit a new email, to get this identity so that you can pick between the different accounts that you want to send an email from, it's not there by default. You have to check this identity or you can't change who you're sending it from. That's irritating. I don't understand why they would have that. So, identity, there's your drop down for all of your things. Speaking of identity, another thing that irritates me is it doesn't always make an identity. When you go into add account and you're going through the add account assistant, it doesn't always make an identity. It's irritating. So right now I have 3 email addresses. You'll notice that I do have 3 email addresses. When I hit new to go to send a new email, I don't have 3 to pick from. Why is that? It's because my identity didn't get set up in one of them. I only have 2 identities. Dale at Tech Linux, Dale at Depot Street. Who am I missing? Dale at Summerfield Stitches. I don't have that identity. So I do have it set up in here to have that incoming and outgoing, but I don't have it as identity because it didn't create it when I created the account for that. I don't know why. Why do you do that? But it is easy enough. Add new identity. Dale Stitches. Empty fields is fine. Hit OK. Email address. Mail at Summerfield Stitches. It's pretty much all it takes. Hit OK. Hit OK. So now when I go new, now I have that third one. Mail at Summerfield Stitches. I mean, it's an easy workaround, but if you're going to have the account wizard create a new account, why does it not create the identity? And sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. That's irritating. Your spell checker and your auto spell check is not activated by default. You have to activate that. If you want that, it is there. If you installed with the add-ons, it's there. You just have to click it. The other thing is, sometimes when you move an email to trash, sometimes it moves it to the account trash, and sometimes it moves it to the local folders trash. I haven't quite figured out how to make sure it does the same. I don't know. That's probably a setting that I can use in there somewhere. I haven't found it yet. If you're on a KDE Plasma desktop environment, I absolutely 100% recommend you use KMail. I don't have Outlook, so I can't tell you how that works or if it even works. But if you're on KDE Plasma, I absolutely recommend that you use KMail. If you're on anything not KDE Plasma, probably not. Probably not. Anyway, that is it for this video. Short and simple, to the point. KMail is great if you're on KDE Plasma. So anyway, thanks for watching.